Well, today we are going to head into there and find a nice big old tree to climb. There's some giants in there. So we're planning on being about 30-40 feet up, so it'll be a fun day. That's kind of the cool part about DRTing style of climbing. You can also just go out and recreationally do climbs, have fun during the day. Helps you get in shape, and gives you something to do in that off season, keep you going and practicing and stuff like that. So I've just come to find out that I really enjoy getting out and finding these big trees and just climbing. Not necessarily hunting, just climbing. The prep work is part of the whole package, and for me now it's a fun part. Get to go out and climb trees, see what trees will work and see what trails will work. Obviously that's going to change through the season, but just makes for a fun day when you can get out and just throw a rope up into a big tree and head up and hang out. It's kind of like being a kid again. It really is. You always go out and find those trees to climb, and that's what it's like for me now. It's just, I feel it a little more in the mornings than I did when I was a kid, but I've been out here a couple times already and climbed a couple of these, and there's some good ones in there. You really gotta be really picky when it comes to these big trees, because you can get up there and get in a spot up midway or something that you can't really reach. If there's too much lean, you can get on a tree that you can't really reach, and it makes for a hard climb. But there's some good straight ones in there, so let's get after it. Well, there's our target right up there in that Y. And we're gonna go off that branch that sticks out a little more, not the main trunk there, but that one right there. That's a pretty good parallel line all the way down that tree. And it's a good 35 foot, looks like. So we're gonna get the rope ready and throw it up there. Alright, well, after many failed attempts, I finally got it up into that big crotch there. I was aiming for that smaller one on the side, but just wouldn't let my rope come through. The bark is too rough right in that corner. So we had to come off that bigger goat, but we're up there. I'm guessing that's an 80-foot rope, and we got basically like 6 to 8 feet left of rope, so not quite half, so it's probably around 30 feet. So that'll be a good climb though. It should be a good climb. So here I made another bridge. Basically, I took some webbing that is used for the tether on a tree stand harness. Basically, took a 2-inch strap and folded it over, made it into a 1-inch, doubled it up, then I sewed it. And I sewed my ends into 2 eyes on here, and I've climbed quite a few times with it already, so it's more than capable of holding me. The threading that I used is a 0.026 serving string. Okay, so very durable. It's not just thread. This stuff is like braided fishing line, so it's not going to be an issue. If anything starts to go, I have my backup here, and I have also this third one here, so I'll have all 3 of those tied into, when I go up. They're just different lengths. This one was a little bit shorter, or a little longer than I wanted it. I wanted a little bit shorter, but it's going to be okay. It feels good going up. The carabiner slides nice on it. I don't see any wear at all on it on the 4 or 5 times that I've climbed, at home with it all the way up my tree, which is a good 15, 20 feet. I recommend to. Leave it to the pros, but I'm just one of them crazy old men that don't recommend really making your own unless you kind of know how to sew this stuff. All right, well, we made it up here. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little intimidating. It's a little intimidating being on this tree. It's windy today. The wind is moving the top of this tree a little bit, but not bad. As you can see, that's top of the trees, and I'm able to see everything out here. So, I'm not afraid of heights, but I just don't do much with heights at all. So when you get up this high, your sense of balance is a little weird. You're feeling movement that you normally wouldn't feel. So yeah, it's just a different feeling. I got my tether on, I've got my rope on, and my platforms on here. This tree wasn't so big that I couldn't get my stand to work on here, or my strap. So I've got my three bridges on here. The one that I put together, actually 2 of them that I put together, and then the factory one. So yeah, and this actually swung out. So when I started out, I had to come off to the side here of the tree, this other side, and then swing around once I got to the top, and then finish. So yeah, we're about 30 foot up in the air, 35 foot up in the air. So I don't know. We've got quite a bit of. It's almost double my rope, or half of my rope. So, but it's neat up here. You can see a lot. Now this would be kind of ridiculous to hunt from. You don't really need to be this high, but if you got used to it, you could do it. It is fun to get up this high and kind of look around. There again, you kind of have to trust your system, and I think maybe that might be playing into it a little bit. But I have confidence in my bridges. So anyway, yeah, here we are. 35 foot up in the air. Let's see. I stand's a little wobbly here. I gotta tighten that up. All right, I'm gonna try and take you on the camera here down. I'm gonna get our platform here. Okay. Stay sturdy, baby. Stay with me. All right. I'll just take this around the platform like this. You got to be comfortable up here to do this stuff. Make sure you got your harness tied on correctly. And for the longest time, I didn't use the right loops for my saddle, and it was very uncomfortable climbing. I think I finally got it figured all out. So just clip that on there. There we go. Now we're ready to go down. Here we go. I probably could have climbed this side, but it was really throwing me out bad on the initial climb, the initial start. Nice. Slow and methodically. There we are, down on the ground. Isn't that cool? I really enjoy it. Some of those things that you're not sure of, you just got to try. I don't really suggest trying them at 35 feet in the air, but you can just try them when you get a chance in your own tree, or a tree that you like to climb that's not real tall. So yeah. All right, we're gonna get stuff put together here and move on.